call that, Carrie?
Restreaming.
good it is for all of us to be here tonight. You and you and you and you and you and you and you. Okay, I'm
Oh my
looking at
God.
everybody here. Okay, can
It's so
Rabbi
great.
take a everybody give a good smile. Rabbi, take a picture. This is a pretty
Everybody
picture.
smile.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
wait, stop
I
serving down in the bottom corner. Everybody smile. Wait, one,
Helene,
two,
stop, sir. Yeah, smile. There you go. There you
smile.
go.
One, two, three.
Perfect. You completely covered up
Awesome.
Andy's face. All right, that's all right. Andy's stuck in afterwards.
Fantastic. Hey,
Very
we got people
nice.
from all over. Oh my gosh. Vera's in from the eastern part of Canada. Pepkowitz, where are you guys from? You're muted, but you sound great.
Calabasas.
Oh, that's
Calabasas.
right. Okay. Oh, now I
Nice.
see. Okay, now I'm muting you again, but it's great to see you. And Abby Gore's here with friends coming in. I see the Landises, the Citrons, Nancy Cole, fantastic. Bonnie and Dan, hello. My father-in-law, Mari, Michael Kaplan. What number service is this tonight so far?
Tonight it's number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah,
Michael,
show
you
us
may
your
know
challah,
praise
Michael.
around.
Michael,
Yes.
where's your challah? Michael's already. Yeah,
I've got
Michael.
my challah.
Awesome. Great.
He's got his challah. He's got his challah. He's ready for Shabbat. Who else has a challah tonight? Who else
Becca made.
has a challah? Oh, okay. Helene, I see,
Becca.
and the Grubers have a challah. That's it. Only 2 challahs tonight. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, Helene and the Bakers and the Grubers. Who else is there? Oh, it looks like
Hey, Toby. Oh, the Greens
the
have.
Kellermans.
Good.
I see the Kellermans too. Vera, what part of the
Awesome.
world
Good.
are you in? Vera Weiss, where are you? Unmute yourself so we can hear. You're probably the farthest away.
I'm in Toronto.
Toronto, that's pretty
Awesome.
far away. It's already bedtime. Okay, if you
You're
bail out
right.
before Kaddish, it's totally okay.
Thank you.
הנה מה טוב מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב מנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב. יאללה יאללה לה 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 לה. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Fred Bierstein, you have a challah tonight. Thank you for showing me. Did you buy it or did someone in your house make it? Unmute yourself. No, unmute. Can you unmute yourself? Yeah. Okay, we couldn't hear. I just heard myself singing, but you're waving it with gusto. That's great. And I know, Michael, you bought your challah, but Helene, you made your challah, right? You made the challah, yeah. Oh, wow, Sandy, that looks homemade. Chocolate chips, raisins.
This is
It's like a
chocolate
repeat.
chip and cinnamon, and Carrie Baker made it for us.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Mhm.
Baker's made multiple challahs. Okay, you've worked.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrie made it.
Okay,
Carrie made
I
it.
just heard myself singing.
Okay.
But you're waving it with gusto. That's great.
It came from
And
here.
I know, Michael, you bought your challah, but Helene, you made your challah, right?
Carrie made
Okay,
it.
so-
Their daughter made it.
Carrie made
Fred,
it.
Fred,
Wow,
okay,
Sandy, that looks
Fred,
great.
Fred, you have the
Chocolate
sound in the
chips.
background.
Raisins?
Okay,
Gorgeous
okay,
challah.
hold it.
Okay,
Stop
and
talking.
Mayor's-
Yeah.
And
Okay, we have-
Carrie Baker made it for us.
Oh, wow. Oh, Baker's made multiple challahs. Okay, you've worked.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and the
Very
mayor's
nice.
challah.
Rabbi, yeah, Mayor's, that looks store-bought to me.
No, I made this all by myself.
Wait, who made it? Noah? You made it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
I'm
got two of 'em.
incredibly impressed. It looks
I'm totally
professional.
Here, we've already
Man,
eaten one.
Is there anything you can't do?
Yeah, I don't think he can do
I
a
don't think so.
I don't think he can do a 9-second 100.
Okay, I think let's get off of the challah. This is delicious, but
Yeah,
I'm starting
yeah.
to drool and whatever.
Yeah, we're never going to make it to Micha Mocha.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm getting ready to. Passover's coming. No, Rosh Hashanah
No,
is
it's no
coming.
Passover. No.
No,
Tonight
and you know what that means?
What? What does it mean?
We're gonna blow the shofar.
Yeah, we are going to blow shofar in exactly 27 days, I think, from today.
Say it isn't
Today's
so.
yeah, the high holidays are coming, Rabbi. This is
I'm
the
excited.
first day. This is the first day of the month of Elul, so it's I like to say have a cool Elul, but this last week didn't happen. Oy, gewalt! It was
Hot.
so hot this week. So hot. All right, we need to kind of get ready. So we're going to practice our shofar blasts.
Put it up, Gary.
I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. So let's learn the chorus. Everybody sing with me. Here we go. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. Okay, the first blast goes like this. Tekiah. You try that. Tekiah. Pretty good. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, there's several blasts. We already learned one. Here's the second one. Do that. From the stomach. It has to come from the stomach. Pulsing from the stomach. First one. Tekiah. Here we go. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, the third blast goes like this. Shivarim. Try that. Shivarim. Teruah. Sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. A happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, we get to try the monster blast, the Tekiah Gedolah. So you have to take a really big breath. Ya Gedola. I'll continue because I'm sure somebody had more air than I did. Next one. Shivari sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Oy, gotta catch my breath after that one. Yeah, this is the time when the seasons change. It's going to start getting cooler, trust me. It was a modest, I went outside, it was 15 degrees cooler today than a couple days ago. Yeah, it was 96 outside. It was balmy.
I had 2 meetings standing in the pool with my headset on because it was just so hot, but that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Talked to some congregants, connected in, checked on some people.
Well,
Kind of hot.
Cool heads will prevail, Rabbi. You got to do what you can. You got to do what you can. Turn. Let's put up those lyrics. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to win. To everything. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, woohoo, time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. Everything turn, there is a season, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It is so
Yep.
great to see you all. I'm here in the synagogue in my house. I'm in the westernmost wing of the sanctuary east. I've been relegated to another room in the house, but it's great to be here with you. You notice certain things. I have my shofar with me.
Yep.
Okay, love this shofar. I would blow it, except the one we have in the house. Let's see if you can find it. It's unfinished. So there's no sound to be made, but you see how a shofar starts out.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'll get there.
Is it hollow, Rabbi? Is the shofar hollow?
It is hollow, totally
but
hollow.
the mouthpiece hasn't been...
Mouthpiece hasn't been done. It was a gift from someone, and I have to get someone to finish it for me. And I have 4 fantastic shofarot on the credenza in my office at the temple, so I'll have to go back and by and pick them up. But don't worry, we have ways of sounding. We are in the month of Elul. It is a fantastic month, and with your permission, I want to just prepare us all for this moment. Do you guys see? What do you see right now? Do you see opening
your heart?
up?
Psalm 27.
So I am starting this basically 6-7 week long process of getting ready for the new year. Rabbi Deborah Robbins, a friend of mine, wrote this incredible book, and I'm going to be teaching from it on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. She's teaching from Dallas, Texas on Wednesdays at 7 a.m. To understand what Elul is about, the month before the high holidays, you see the name of it, Aleph Lamed Vav Lamed, Elul. It's a month of turning, of preparing for the holiness of the high holy days, of trying to asking for forgiveness, of trying to work our lives to make them what they could be, should be. Now, the word is also considered what's it called? The letters are all part of another letter. The Aleph goes with this word ani, the Lamed with Ledodi, the Vav with Vidodi, and the Lamed with Li. Ani Ledodi, Vidodi Li. Some of you who were married in Jewish ceremony will know that's from Song of Songs, love poetry. I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. Elul is a month where we turn back in love to our beloveds, our family, our friends, our co-workers, those who we've harmed, and try to turn it around. Why? Because in Psalm 27, verse 13, it starts, Lule. Notice the letters, Lamed Vav Lamed Aleph, which is Elul backwards. Lule means, had I not acted in a certain way, my life would have been filled with love. Had I not acted in a certain way, I could have shared goodness and blessing with certain people. Had I not done this, had I not done that, how many of us have in our lives those moments, big and small, where we would say, I wish I had done it differently. Elul, the month, is a month where we prepare to move from Lule, all the things we wish we had done that would have brought our relationships into more holiness, into more openness, into more wholeness, and turn it into Ani Ledodi Vidodi Li, love and beloved. There is a Psalm 27 that we say every day from the beginning of Elul through the end of Simchat Torah. And it's a powerful one that prepares us for this turning process. But I just want to share with you one piece. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Lule, had I not the faith that I would see the goodness of God in the land of life. Rabbi Robbins writes, it's a puzzle on the page each morning. Dots dance around the Hebrew letters. Their energy attracts my attention. See, these letters are how it appears in the Psalm. Lamed, Vav, Lamed, Aleph, Lule, had I not. The Hebrew letters spell out the internal, spiritual, and emotional work I have to do. Reluctant, resistant, not yet remorseful. I rearrange the letters. Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed, Elul, this month when my life is full of doubt, questions, regret. 29 days to work the puzzle, to turn the letters around, read them in a mirror. A whole month to look at myself, to turn myself around, to put my relationships, choices, actions in a different order, to see myself in the mirror. The letters of Lule Elul spell out significant choices. Lule spells out my regret, despair, and doubt. Elul spells the possibility of repair, apology, and hope and faith. From the Bible, Judah speaks to Jacob about Benjamin. Lule, if Judah doesn't return quickly, Benjamin could die. Elul, human love and loyalty can endure. Samson challenges his enemies with a riddle. Lule, if they use intellect and persistence, they may not fail. In Elul, the sweetness of life can be shared. King David sends men to war. Lule, if adversaries refuse to speak, perhaps only conflict will prevail. In Elul, a path to peace can emerge. The puzzle is visible on the page. The dots draw back my attention. Lule, if I don't solve it, darkness will conceal the possibility and promise of this new year. Elul, when I turn the letters around, I will see goodness, blessing, broken pieces becoming one. This month, we can do the work to turn Lule into Elul. Our mistakes and regrets, into hope and possibility. I wish for you the strength to be able to do that. And then the angels surrounding you will carry you forward, watch over you, and bring you peace. Shalom.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi Elyon, Ki Melech, Malachi Hamlach, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom, Malachi Hashalom, Malachi
Welcome to all of you who are worshiping with Congregation Or Ami at our Shabbat services. I'm Rabbi Paul Kipnis, and with Cantor Doug Kotler, we welcome you here to celebrate with us. We'd also like to introduce the newest member of staff, Carrie. Say Shabbat Shalom, unmute and say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So happy to be here.
Carrie is a student at Hebrew Union College, Jewish Institute of Religion, in the nonprofit management program, and she has been our fantastic webmaster for our B'nai Mitzvah services, and now is joining us for Shabbat services so that Cantor Doug and I can focus on you and we can lift each other up in spirituality. She'll make sure that we're safe, secure, and that the slides are up so we can pray. We're thrilled that you're with us, Carrie. Thank you so much. And we welcome all of you, those who are worshiping with us through Zoom, those who are worshiping through Facebook Live, Congregation Or Ami, and OrAmiLive.com. Many ways to connect with Or Ami. Hopefully each one lifts you up and makes you whole. I remind everyone, please stay on mute so that we can focus on Cantor's beautiful music. And I also invite you to make Shabbat real for you. Sing at home. If you are alone, beautiful. Let your words lift up. If you're with someone else, you can either take turns being the chazan, the cantor, or sing together and lift it up, make it beautiful. But this is not a show to watch from afar. This is a social, spiritual experience to lean into. So our service now will continue with some lighting of the candles.
Yep, we're going to go to the Germain house. Bonnie and Dan, would you unmute? And actually take the blessing off for 1 second, Carrie, and say something, Dan and Bonnie, so we can get you on screen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Love you all.
Shabbat Shalom.
Go ahead and light the candles, and if you want to say the blessing, great. If you don't, I will sing it in any case when you're done.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chad like ner shel Shabbat.
La 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 la. חושך מבנהו ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אלוהי חי וקיים עמית ימלוך עלינו ליל הבית ברוך אתה אדוני If you're lost, you feel afraid, and you don't know what to say, then listen to our God. Is there a question on your mind? Is the answer hard to find? Then listen to our God. Listen with all your heart and soul, and with all your mind. Write them and learn them and teach them well, every morning and night. Close your eyes and listen. Quiet yourself, there's nothing to say. Stop all the chatter that gets in the way and listen to our God. When the wind and the thunder finally disappear, there's still a voice that you will hear if you listen to our God. You can hear it from the top of the highest hill, from the valley below. It can come from the edge of the universe. It can come from within your soul. Close your eyes and listen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malachuto Leolam. Kohen. Listen to our God. Listen to our God. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת עשו השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש שבת וינפש השבת עשו את השבת לדורותם ברית Adonai Eloheinu ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. Everybody swaying just like this. Here we go. Yeah, sway. Lemanecha, lemanecha, lemanecha Elohim. Lemanecha, lemanecha Elohim Chaim. Lemanecha. That gets me in the mood for the high holidays. That's one of the songs. What's the Baba Misa, Rabbi, with the Zachrenu, because it refers to writing in the book of life. There's a Baba Misa about that.
Well, I don't know about a Baba Misa, but there's a story.
Well, the story that we tell the
story
children
behind it. The story is that every year God opens up the book of life, Sefer Chaim, takes it off the shelf and opens it up and reads through the page for each one of us for our last year. And if it's filled with mitzvot, deeds of goodness, then we're written for another year in the book of life. If it's filled with averot, sins, that's it. We're written into the book of Sefer Hamavet, the book of death. Most of us are there in the middle, and we have between now and the end of Yom Kippur to start the process of cleaning up our acts and making life good. Is there a literal book of life? I don't think so. Is there a book of death? I surely don't believe so. But I believe that each of us has a book with our name on it. And every day we write on the blank page, will we fill it with sins, uncaring, unkindness, coarseness, or will we fill it with love and kindness, caring, helping others, making the world better, letting our loved ones know how much we care about them? That's the challenge of these high holidays. The other thing that amazes me, Cantor, is that if we do that work, if we don't worry about the whole world, which we should, but we just start with our sins and our own actions, they add up. And then one after another, we have a great sense of goodness coming together, a great sense of wellness, a great sense of peace. That's how we get to Shalom Rav, to the fullness of life, goodness, and love. So let's sing about Shalom Rav.
Why not?
Beautiful, just beautiful.
Thank you.
I am touched every year as we get to this month. I am actually shaken too. I'm touched because we get to think about the holy things in life, about the relationships. I use the time to call family members and friends, to call dear ones in the congregation, to connect, to check in. I'm also shaken because I realize as I look at the list of those who are no longer with us, that I do every year around this time. I'm shaken all the people we have lost over this past year. And this year, Kal v'chomer, how much the more so, as coronavirus has taken so many from our communities, our country, our world. Between being touched and being shaken, I stand, like each of you. I stand with the opportunity to take my life and make it into the life I imagine it could be, it should be. My teacher, Rabbi Ayelet Cohen, tells a story that one year, just after Rosh Hashanah, a man came to see her. As he told her the story, his story, he was filled heavy with shame. You see, he was in a 12-step program and felt that he was starting to understand what he needed to do to become healthier, that he struggled with his addiction. There were many days he could not will himself to leave the house. Then one morning on Rosh Hashanah, he woke up with the intention of going to services and beginning the year cleanly. Yet on that first morning of the first day of the year, he found himself again engaging in his addiction. Full of self-loathing, he somehow forced himself to stop and go to services. But he felt conflicted. Surely God would not want him to be in the holy sanctuary. But if other members of the community knew what he had done that morning, they wouldn't want him in their midst either. Nonetheless, convinced of his unworthiness, he approached the entrance of the sanctuary tentatively. He so wanted to live differently that year. An usher greeted him warmly and opened the door for him. And as he entered the sanctuary, he looked up and found himself staring into the holy ark, seeing the Torah in their white, seeing the Torah in their white mantles. It was as if the light had come shining from within. What did it mean? He wanted to know that the door was open at the moment he came in. Could it be, as he hoped, that God wanted to invite him in? Was it possible that he could come back even from his deepest depths, even though he was so broken? Was it possible, knowing what he knew about himself, about what he's done, about what he did, about what he struggles not to do, that God still wanted him? My friends, each year as the fullness of the summer begins to wane and the moon of Elul swells and subsides, the season of teshuvah, of repentance, returns. Teshuvah is again a challenge. It is slow work of turning, of recognizing our mistakes, of coming to terms with regret at what we've done, confessing to ourselves and then to those we have harmed what we've done, and then working slowly to heal. There is no magic formula that will suddenly heal all that has been shattered in our lives. If we build community, if we explore and reconcile with Judaism, if we search for God, if we pick one person we have harmed in a real way and start the process, we can return this season. It ain't easy, but it's important. It's not clear always how to move forward. But as they teach in the 12 steps, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time, we begin to repair what is broken. We begin to recover what has been lost. We begin to find the wholeness that is possible for us all. This month of Elul and Rosh Hashanah and the high holy days to come, I wish you joy, I wish you possibility, I wish you strength to walk forward into the new year, walking forward into the path of Teshuvah. And then you will feel like you are lit up with a holy light, like you are blessed. May this be a year of blessing. Amen.
By fire, who by water, who in the sunshine, who in the nighttime, who by high ordeal, who by common trial, who in your merry, merry month of May, who by very slow decay, and who shall I say is calling? Who in her lonely slip, who by barbiturate, who in the realms of love, who by something blunt, who by powder, who for his grief, who for his hunger, who for his hunger, and who shall I say is calling? Who by brave ascent, who by accident, who in solitude, who in this mirror, who by his lady's command, who by his own hand, who in his mortal change, who in power, and who shall I say is calling? Who by fire, who by water, who in the sunshine, who in the nighttime, who by high ordeal, who by common trial, who in your merry, merry month of May, who by very slow decay, and who shall I say is calling?
Beautiful. As we gather now, each holding in our hearts our loved ones who are struggling, who are ailing, some with addiction, some with illness, a number with coronavirus, people struggling financially, worrying about their future, worrying about their kids and their parents. We have people who have had surgeries, people up north and around this state who are scared, terrified of the fires that are surrounding them. We take all of them in our hearts at this time of the Mishberach, and we include them in our prayers. If you are asking for blessings of healing for your loved ones, you can drop their names in the chat or in the Facebook comments, or just say them aloud while you're muted in your room. And we will sing together a Misha Berach.
Find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us sing. The renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us sing.
Amen. Before we put up the announcement slides, I want to welcome you all, tell you how wonderful it is to worship with you, to have this community come together for this moment, even as we are spread out across the distances. Thank you for worshiping with Congregation Or Ami. Thank you for remembering the power of holiness and the Holy One, of intense spiritual music, of the love of community. I want to tell you about some wonderful things that are happening at Congregation Or Ami. So, Carrie, let's put up those slides now. First of all, if you are young enough for this moment, come join us for Lomti Scavenger Hunt on Sunday, the 23rd, this Sunday. For incoming high schoolers are invited with their friends. Great youth group event. It's going to be incredible, all on Zoom. Flip the slide. So we learned a little bit about Elul this month. So join me on Tuesday mornings from 9 to 9:30. Come to one, come to all of them, as we'll study together that day's passage from Psalm 27. We'll read the Psalm. We will take some time in silence. We'll do a little writing if you want. We will engage in this process of preparing for the High Holy Days. If you want to study with Rabbi Robbins also, or instead, sign up for her. She's doing it again, 7 o'clock Pacific time. It's 9 o'clock in Central where she is. You go to orami.org and you'll have more information there. Let's do the next slide. You got to come here, my friend, our friend, Rabbi Laura Geller, talk about her book, Getting Good at Getting Older. Rabbi Geller taught me ways, gave me an insight. She said by 2025 or 2030, I think 30% of the American population will be over 60 or 65. I may have the numbers wrong, but it was a huge number. Whatever the case, she said synagogues have to come recognize that. Part of the reason we put together the village, the Or Ami village for congregants 55 and older and up, is because we wanted to create meaningful moments, self-governed, self-run for them. So come learn with this rock star rabbi all together on Zoom, 7 o'clock this coming week. Next slide. Kesher registration for our religious school program is going on. Check out our new webpage on orame.org. Sign your kids up. If you don't have kids of that age, find some, make some, recruit some. Who knows? And the program is going to be great. Rabbi,
pick a random kid and sign them up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, technically, we don't support that. So I want to go on the record as saying, don't do that. No, I'm kidding. Flip the page. So Slichot is the Saturday night before the High Holy Days. And it's a special service. Usually we get together and it's incredible music with Cantor Doug and Aaron usually on piano and Cheryl on vocals. But since we're in the Zoom world at this time, we're going to do something incredible. Jewish Women's Theater is going to present The Art of Forgiveness. It's in memory of Penny Spark, supported by Kurt Gorlick. Cantor Doug will do some singing, some inspirational music. We'll enjoy the thoughtfulness, the humor, the intensity of this presentation, and then we'll change the dresses on the Torah from their regular blue to the white. We'll sound the shofar and move our way into the new year. So please sign up, bring friends. It's going to be incredible. Next slide. Well, the High Holy Days are coming, and you do not want to start them without your High Holy Days essential bag. Our Hinenu Caring Community Committee, under the direction of its chair, Susie Gruber, has been putting together these incredible Or Ami essentials bags. Challah, you'll get some candles and some honey and apple. You'll already see in the right-hand corner, there's that fantastic scroll for your Yizkor memories. There's going to be in there a High Holy Day Haggadah, which includes all of the prayers and the Torah portion. We're doing a special one for Rosh Hashanah and more. You need to sign up to pick it up at the temple. There are 3 dates. So go to orame.org/High Holidays, or just go to orame.org, get to the High Holidays page, click if you are already congregants, and it'll take you there. Yes, sir.
Rabbi, you said in the Haggadah it will have all the prayers, but it's not taking the place of the prayer book.
No, you need you need to have a machzor. We're not going to have visual tefillah.
So
it has the songs that aren't in the machzor. Songs that aren't in the machzor.
Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you. So make sure you have a machzor too, a High Holiday prayer book. If you don't sign up on the website, same place, and for congregants, we will make sure you have one. You can get extras if you want. Flip the slide. Is there another one? No. So take the slides down. I want to share with you all, this is the world premiere of some incredible early, let's see if I can find it. Some early footage from the High Holy Days. You know, we've been filming it. And it is going to be incredible. So this, I hopefully I only have the really good stuff. Let's see. Can you see it?
Yeah, we see it. Yeah, it's great. It looks good.
Take a look at this. That's me shaking. There we go. Look at we have the candles. They're videotaping it. And now I'm talking. And the best part about the High Holidays is no matter how long I drone on, you can't hear it anyways. So it's going to be fantastic. No, that's not what's happening.
Wait, are you saying we're like doing a silent High Holidays?
Meditation is very powerful.
Oh, no. Wow. That's great.
But this just gives you a sense of the music band. Cantor Doug and I are having an off-the-record conversation. Check out this video. He is sharing pieces of wisdom, droning on, one of the two, and I am sitting there just amazed at the wisdom coming out of his mouth. Anyways, all that and more will be happening on these High Holy Days. So make sure you sign up, you join us, we'll give you information. It's great. Thank you to all the people who participated, and especially Sandy Green, who helped arrange all of the speakers, the readers for the High Holy Days, and then rearranged them when people couldn't come, and rearranged them when COVID fright or illness got in the way. But it's going to be an incredible set of High Holidays. Yes, Cantor?
Just because I can see everybody who's attending services, I will share that Colin Mayer is playing guitar on Rosh Hashanah Eve in one of the prayers that we're doing. We did a little recording. He's with many other guitar players doing a song with Andrew Fromer, Shehechianu, which is
and his
great.
brother Noah Mayer is going to be teaching some Torah on Rosh Hashanah morning with wisdom and so articulate. It's going to help us make our way. Dan Germain helped arrange that. It's going to be some great teaching and great learning.
And I see also that Toby Kaplan Stonefield is worshiping with us tonight, and you will hear her flute playing during Yisker, because we're pulling some the best of the best, some archived beautiful renditions of some of the songs and prayers. And I was just listening to her and Fred Bierstein on oboe, and the cellist and the violinist. So they're all going to be there.
Thank you tremendously. The hero of the High Holidays. There were a number of people who were very, very involved, but one of the central characters who saved the High Holidays, my rabbi said, I saved the High Holidays, is Michael Kaplan. Years ago, with his camera, he said, "Can I take pictures during services?" I said, "Pete, we don't take pictures during services. It says you won't notice I'm there." I said, "Sure." And then he wanted to do a little more. Then he wanted to take pictures on the High Holidays. He said, "I'm putting cameras up." I said, "Fine, we'll video too."
Video cameras.
We have this great archive footage and great recordings that we are going to lift up ourselves in these High Holy Days. So make sure you sign up to pick up your High Holy Day essentials bag, because it will make the experience that much more powerful. Yes.
And no, Rabbi, you're absolutely right. And Michael has captured. I'm seeing that Fred Bierstein on oboe. He will be at High Holiday services blowing so beautifully, and our choir, represented by Jill Citron, and by we have a tenor here as well. Yes.
Who else is in?
Yeah. I'm looking to see who else is here. Ken is singing tenor. I think those are the only two people in the choir here tonight.
And Toby, of course.
And Toby, yep.
And then it could have been me singing Kol Nidre if...
Yeah, that's not going to happen, Rabbi. You'll single-handedly... I told you the other day, there will be a breakaway synagogue if you start singing. Yeah.
You know, the final cut. I got the final cut here. You're retiring.
That's true.
This is going to be my chance, my year.
Join us. I have one more comment. A couple people worshiping with us tonight have texted me that as we move to Kaddish, if you would please recite the Kaddish a little slower than normal, because they're actually practicing and learning the Kaddish.
Fantastic. Okay, I shall.
Possible,
thank you.
Please.
Tonight, as we prepare for Kaddish, we remember all those loved ones who death has taken from us in this season and in years past. We mark today the 1-year anniversary of death, the yortzeit of our congregant Mark Weisberger, brother to our congregant Dana Morali, and Sally Jo Winkleman, mother to our congregant Drew Winkleman. We had a beautiful online unveiling for Sally Winkleman with Drew's family this past week. We also remember those who died in recent days. We lost Jerry Steinhauer, mother to our congregant Craig Steinhauer, Michael Tobin, uncle to our congregant and rabbinic intern Adrian Pasternak, and Alan Sands, father to Marco Sands. some of you here remembering your loved ones during this time of Kaddish, I invite you to put their names and drop their names in chat or on Facebook comments, or to say their names aloud to yourself as we put up the words and we say together. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divera Chirutei V'Yamlich Malchutei B'Chayechon U'V'Yomechon U'V'Chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala U'Vizman Kariv V'Imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'olam U'Omei Amaya Yit Barach V'Yishtabach V'Yit Pa'ar V'Yit Roman V'Yit Naseh V'Yit Hadar V'Yit Ale V'Yit Halal Shemei Dekudesha Brichu Le'ela Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata Tushbachata V'Nechemata Da'amiran Be'ama V'Imru Amen. Yehei Shloma Rabba Min Shamaya V'Chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Romav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. May the one who brings peace to the high heavens bring peace to us, to all Israel and all the world, as we say together. Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'Romav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'Imru Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Al Kol Yisrael Ya'aseh Shalom Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Al Kol Yisrael Ya'aseh Shalom Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ya'aseh Shalom Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Al Kol Yisrael Ya'aseh Shalom Ya'aseh Shalom Shalom Aleinu Al Kol Yisrael.
Since it is the month of Elul, we sound the shofar, and with the help of our congregant Andy Cohen Cutler, as I call the sounds, we will hear them. Can you see him?
Yep.
Kia. Shivarim. Trua. Tekiah. Give us a Tekiah Gedola. And there you have it.
That's great.
So, join us each Friday. We'll sound. And we conclude with Hashkivenu.
Yes, we do. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom L'shalom Ha'amidenu Shomrenu L'chaim Fros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Fros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wing, O Adonai. Guard us from all harm
Shabbat
Hey.
shalom, everyone. Thank you,
Shabbat
Cantor
shalom.
Doug, for the beautiful music. Thank you, Carrie, for
Thank you.
the slides and for keeping us safe as our webmaster. Thank you all for making Shabbat holy as we gather together. We look forward to seeing you during the week and all the upcoming programs. And next week with Rabbi Julia, it is Family Heirloom Shabbat. Bring with you a family heirloom to share and celebrate with Cantor Doug and Rabbi Julia. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Rabbi.